Rich Amiri is an artist that has had a successful yet eventful and controversial career as a whole, with being an artist probably with the most buzz right now, but also being the artist with the most hate right now. Having basically the whole underground build a hate train for him, that did not stop him from being able to surpass 10 million monthly listeners on Spotify. But he's been grinding for this his entire life, and obviously this did not happen overnight, so let's get into where Rich Amiri really started. Born on February 6th of 2004 in Boston, Massachusetts, was Rich Amiri. Growing up from 1st grade to 3rd grade, he went to an elementary school that literally only had 13 kids inside of it. So with that being said, it just really sounds like his hometown was pretty small. Growing up, he was a point guard for basketball, and it is crazy how he is not playing basketball right now. For him being 6'4", he should be in the league right now. Growing up in Boston, he said that music didn't really have an impact on him, but he has been making music his whole life. When he was a kid, he used to download Speaker Knocker songs and write verses to them. Speaker Knockers would be a very big inspiration to his music overall, which really is a big inspiration to everyone in the rap game. Going into high school, Rich Amiri would listen to a lot of NLE Choppa and NBA Youngboy. These two artists would inspire him to actually start making music, and I mean that as in like actually recording a song. So he would download GarageBand on his phone, get his Apple earbuds, and start experimenting with making music. He wanted to create a lot of aggressive music like NLE Choppa and NBA Youngboy. His earliest song is called Me For Me, and it was never actually released because he wasn't actually taking music that seriously. Moving into 2019, Lil Tecca will probably be the most talked about artist at that point. Having had dropped his classic album called We Love You Tecca, he was on a crazy run. And Rich Amiri saw this as crazy inspiration for him. He actually liked Lil Tecca's music so much that he would DM him every day for a week. He had eventually gave up when he realized that he just was not gonna respond. Going into 2019, Rich Amiri would drop his earliest song, Today Doo Wop. With this literally being his first release song, I really wouldn't expect that much from him. He was rapping with more of a melodic voice on a plug beat, and the mixing is so bad. The song is only on Spotify while it was taken down on SoundCloud. The next song he would drop would be called Decide. It kind of sounds like he hopped on a mic. In the beat, you can obviously tell that he was taking a lot of inspiration from like the early Slay World days, and I mean that by like a Eddie Gianni type beat, and also you could tell that he was using the ghost sound effects. He had like a very melodic flow. Just everything about this just really reminds me of Slay World. Next, he would drop a song in September of 2020 called Hunters. This would be an extremely big improvement from his two other songs that he had dropped. The mixing would sound a lot better, and his vocals would be really good and come together a lot more. This would be his first song to really blow up, with it having 155,000 plays. But there was also something that he had done that might have affected this. He would make fake streams and start streaming his own songs at a different device on his SoundCloud. He would accumulate over 40,000 plus streams just by doing this, and it would get to the point where his area was his second most streamed area. He will also start doing something else, which was start buying a bunch of reposts from different really big artists. Buying reposts from artists like Summers, Can, and just other artists in the underground that had a lot of buzz at the time. He would next drop his song Relocate, and what he would do to blow this song up for it to get 361,000 plays was he would just spam money and buy a bunch of reposts from a different bunch of artists. This will also be his biggest song at the time, and also this song would actually be listenable. And around this time in February 2021, that's when a lot of people would start promoting their music on TikTok. So Amiri would take advantage of this and do this himself. He would start by promoting the song Hunter 3, but some things had happened and he would soon have to take down the video. Everything about this song, the vocals to the beat, all of it just really comes together well. And today, the song actually isn't even up on his SoundCloud anymore. Amiri would then drop his song Walk In, and he would do a lot of promotion for this song on TikTok. The numbers on the videos for the promotion to this song would only keep going up every time he would post a new video for the song. And in December of 2021, he would drop his song Walk In, and he would go crazy with the promotion for this. Each TikTok that he posted to promote this song would just keep going up every time he posted a video about it, and this would get the song to have 4 million views today. And this song would really solidify his name to be one of the big names in the underground. And after dropping this song and it being really successful, he would get noticed by Internet Money. Internet Money had a really big plan with Rich Amiri, so they decided to fly him out to the the studio. Amiri and Internet Money would start off by working on Amiri's next EP, Chase. And with Amiri having so many people around engineering his music, he would really be the one in charge. This would also be his first time in an actual studio where somebody else was engineering his music. Since this was his first time getting engineered by someone else, he didn't really know what he was doing. So due to this, he would have to go through the entire EP and fix every mistake that he made. And after going through and revising the entire EP, he would start doing promotion for the EP. What he would do, he would promote the single for the EP called Never Fails. And after him promoting so much music on TikTok, it would basically just be a normal routine for him at this point. So he basically already knew that this song would blow up. And this actually probably is one of my favorite Amiri songs. The way he just floats on the beat is so good. This song will also be another success with it also surpassing 3 million plays. And on March 4th of 2022, that's when he would actually drop his EP, Chase. The EP is actually really good considering the fact that it was produced by all Internet Money. And it will also have one big feature from SSG Kobe, which is a person that he used to buy reposts from. Internet Money will also keep pushing his EP, and right after he dropped the EP, he will drop a song called Havoc. This song is really good and it's one of his more aggressive songs, and it will also have a feature from Slum Sixes. After hearing so much of his melodic music, it was actually pretty nice to hear something more aggressive so he could show his versatility. And as you probably could guess, the song blew up on TikTok and it would have 2 million plays right now. In that same day, he would end up dropping a song with Jace called Jumpin'. I think this song dropped when I was in like 8th grade. I had this song on repeat. This is probably one of his best songs in my opinion. Everything about this song, the song is catchy and they both really did their thing on this. And to this day, it would have 2 million plays on Spotify. Having had given Amiri some good music videos, some good features, and also having had produced his entire EP, he would finally get signed to Internet Money. A lot of what Internet Money has done for Amiri would be a really big reason why he's so successful today. And on his next album that would drop June 22nd of 2022, his career would really get taken to the next level. He would drop his album For the Better, and this would have some amazing features on it. And I'm pretty sure Internet Money is probably the reason some of these features happen. There will be features from artists like Summers, Desire, Jay, and SSG Kobe. The best song on this album to me is probably Lace with the feat from Summers. Probably just Summers' part, not even Amiri's part. I didn't really like this album, kind of was boring to me, but I really did like Summer song. And the single off of this album, Bounty, would do really good on TikTok. The song is at 1 million plays right now, but the most streamed song off of that album would be the song with Summers called Lace. Next, in July of 2022, he would drop a song called Ruthless, and this song would go crazy on TikTok. And whenever Amiri had dropped Ruthless, everything after this is probably when I actually started to actually like his music, starting with Ruthless. Ruthless is one of his more aggressive songs, and I don't know about y'all, but his aggressive songs are just so much better than his melodic music. And this song will become one of his biggest songs at the time, with it being able to reach 2 million plays. And right after this, he would drop another aggressive song called Trouble. Until this day, this is still one of his best songs, I don't care. I feel like it was actually a really good decision to start rapping on aggressive beats, because most of his previous music, like on For the Better, was just a bunch of melodic stuff. This song would actually do really good with it being able to reach 1 million plays today. He would then start promoting a song on TikTok, which you probably could guess it did blow up. The song would be called Dirty Money, and right after this, he would drop another song called Can't Die. Both of these songs would be pushed by Internet Money really well, with both of them having really good produced music videos. And on October 15th of 2022, he would drop his song called Keep All That. This song, I don't even know if you can call it like melodic. He was really just singing on it, and it really shocked a lot of people. Amiri was getting a lot of hate at this time, and I guess this song had changed a lot of people's perspective on him, with this song being able to reach 3 million plays. At this point, Rich Amiri was at the point where his name was really big, to the point where he probably was going to get 1 million views on every single song no matter what. He would then drop 2 songs called Dirty Mirrors and Geneva, and on March 17th of 2023, he would drop his album Evolution. This album would have 12 tracks and would have one really big feature from Lil Tecca. Right after dropping this album, he would go straight to promoting a song called Punt. And even after only promoting this song like 4 or 5 times on TikTok, it still blew up. Just from listening to the snippet, you could already tell this was gonna be his best song. And on June 23rd of 2023, he would drop the song Punt. And this song will also have a crazy label push, with it having a whole music video to it. After this, he will also start promoting another song called Ain't Nothing, and this song would do crazier numbers than usual, with it having over 6 million plays on Spotify. After this, he would drop 3 more songs, one having a feature from Dirtball. With all 3 of these songs having crazy label pushes, they will all have music videos. videos. And on November 3rd of 2023, Rich Amiri will drop his breakthrough single called One Call. The song would gain crazy traction due to being pushed on TikTok so much, and somehow this song would get so big to the point where it would get on Billboard 100. The song would debut at number 79, and the highest it would peak would be number 60. And the song would actually get so big to the point where people actually thought he was botting streams. Well, it was really specifically one person in particular that would bring this up, and that would be the rapper Jace.
Niggas would say, "Oh, Rich Amiri outselling, or outdoing me."
People are gonna try to put him in the conversation of destroying money now.
Rich Amiri buy his streams though.
Yeah? How do you know this for?
How is it that? Okay, so first off,
because now he's at 3.4 million monthly listeners.
You know what I'm talking about? A good friend of both of ours that we fuck with, the younger one, already told me that he buys his streams. He already told me this. But then I'm looking, okay, well on Spotify, you got songs doing better than Oh Lord, and I don't see nobody seeing it
at all.
I could be on Instagram still to this day. 4 days ago, I was going through Instagram Reels. Still see 556, still see Oh Lord. And how you got that many streams, but nobody seen it? Yeah. I don't see it nowhere in my algorithm.
I can't sing one Rich Amiri song.
And on November 17th of 2023, Rich Amiri will drop his long-awaited album, Ghetto Fabulous. I've never been one to be a part of the hate of the Rich Amiri train, but off first listen, this album actually is really good. Best song off of here is definitely Forza or Illuminati. And since this album, he hasn't really done anything besides drop a single and drop a music video with that single. This is the end of the video, and I'm not gonna lie, I really did not want to make this video. I was gonna make a Jade's video, but I saw that he was finna drop a podcast, but it was gonna be too long before I could actually start making the video, so I could get the information from the podcast. So I for real just went ahead and made this, and Jay's will definitely be next. If I'm not posting on here, I'm most likely posting on TikTok. And if I'm not posting on TikTok, I'm trying to get my IG bigger so I can start consistently posting on there. So go follow my IG, link in bio. But that was the end of the rise of Rich Amiri, and I'm out. You don't give a fuck.
I'm good.